Okay, welcome back to Delta Green. Let's get into this. Last session, you guys went to the gas station and the Love's Travel stop, and you got some information. Jack solicited a prostitute.
Yeah.
Good times were had by all. I cannot remember off the top of my head. Did you guys go to sleep, or was it just still late at night? And you guys were all up looking at the footage.
I'm wanting to say that we had um gone to sleep because we had the anthropologist call back with the Apache folklore, and I had that conversation with him.
The Owl
And then
Man.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty
we
sure we
watched
had
the film, and that was about it.
right. If we weren't in bed yet, we were like headed to bed.
Okay,
Wait, was this Friday or was the next day Friday?
Friday is the next coming day.
Okay.
So when you wake up, it'll be Friday.
That's least.
Okay, going to bed then. You want to sleep?
Neither
Waking up
mind
in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, and just to go over like some of the stuff, you guys. I know you talked about going and talking with the tribal cop again after reading about the Owl Man. I know there were talks about checking out the other crime scenes, like the one at the reservoir and the ones along the freeway.
It's also like if we think about this, Friday or the day of the disappearances, like could be dangerous, but we could like literally just try and stake out the entire highway.
Yeah, but didn't I?
How do you want to do that with two cars?
I was gonna say that entire highway is quite a few miles of land. I think we suggested that the last time, but it's not really too feasible without like an entire force.
Or if we just shut down the highway, that could be an option. Like make sure that nobody else is on the road.
But do we have?
That's
enough-
hard to
I was gonna
shut
say-
down a
I was
highway.
gonna say, do we have like enough probable cause where we go, or justifiable cause where we go? Yeah, we think that there's like a serial killer on the loose here, but I don't know if he's just gonna strike again.
There would have to be like a major accident for you to shut down a
Let's blow
highway.
up the road.
To make that happen.
I mean, this is a major arterial highway that, it would be hard to justify shutting it down for an entire day.
How much traffic is really on it? If people in their car are disappearing during the day.
Yeah. Can't be that busy.
I don't think
of
it
a-
was during the day. I thought it was only at night.
No, I think it was during the day.
We have the only person that we know that left at
The
night
people
is
who
the
were-
gas station attendant. The
Well, and
fishers
then
and everybody
the
else wouldn't be
prostitute.
doing that at night. And the prostitute. But she got in a car with somebody specifically.
Yeah, but it was the cop man.
Well,
No.
a cop like man that we doesn't match the description of Garrett, right?
Right.
We didn't have him. She didn't tell us that it matched. We didn't get a description that matched either of the cops that we know.
Just a reminder, there's also the green box. You guys have coordinates too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we haven't checked that out at all.
The
Oh, we
fuck is
got-
it?
You'll see what a green box is when you get to the green box, Abby.
So
They don't know what it is yet.
first thing in the morning, I want to say, I go downstairs to the receptionist. I should have had a package overnighted from the Pentagon. That's my personal file.
Okay.
I go down. Who's at the desk?
It's a hotel?
Yeah.
Well, it's the 90s, so it's probably not an Indian guy. What?
Yeah.
No, let's just say it's some elderly woman named Martha.
Martha.
Yeah.
Morning, ma'am. I introduced myself. What the hell is my nomad? I'm a major nomad. Or what's my fucking fake name? John Marshall. My
Yeah,
name's
take one.
my name's John Marshall. This is the room I'm in. I should have had a package overnighted. Should have gotten here already.
She goes over like a milk crate and like basically hands you like a big thick envelope. Says, "Here you are."
Thank you, ma'am. Much obliged. And I go back upstairs to the room, crack open the seal, pull it out, just kind of thumb through it real quick, and it's a pretty thick file, you know, considering how long I was in the army and everything. And the first thing that you notice is that you know, right in the front page, there's a picture of me wearing my uniform. You know, I was still in full uniform and everything. This is before I retired. Has my name, rank, retired next to the rank and everything. And I feel like 90% of what is in this file is redacted. Maybe early on, you see some things about Mac VSOG. Fast forward a little bit. You know, maybe you see something like Iran Embassy, or maybe a couple of things about like Delta Force promotion, stuff like that. But a lot of the meat and potatoes has been redacted. I put it back down in the envelope, walk over to Gideon. You want to know who I am so bad? Here. And I throw it at Gideon.
And
What? Sorry.
he just threw his personal file at your character.
Okay.
She was reading the police report.
No, I was reading the autopsy again.
Mm.
Well, Gideon's looking over the autopsy report and then looks at the file and looks at
No bad.
Nomad and is like, what do you want me to do? Read it?
Well, I think you'll find there's not much reading there, but you want to know who we are so bad? This is who I am. I can't speak for the others, but
What?
I'm so late in the game, I don't really care what happens at this point.
I can tell. Did anyone else notice? I guess I'm just talking to you. That her body temp, the little girl's body temp, was 104 degrees.
Yeah, we had
That's
talked about
not
that.
I don't remember that.
It was
was
decided. It was decided because she was left in her corpse was left in a hot car in the desert. So the medical
just
people just said that the body was overheated. I don't know about that stuff.
It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay. Okay, it doesn't make sense to you.
I'm looking at you.
Why are you looking at me?
Because I want to know why.
Well, you'll have to do more investigating to look. Do you guys have a point?
Abigail's just going for cheat codes right now. She's just like, DM, please explain to me the secrets of the game.
She's hoping on my face it will tell her what's going on. And it's not like it's a guess who did it type of murder mystery where the murderer's in this house with us.
I'd be great at those. I finished my book already.
Of course you did. The one you just got today?
I got it on Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys have a plan for this morning?
Didn't we want to
I vote
talk with
green
the
box.
I thought we were going to talk with the tribal.
Wait. Garrett relayed all of the information about the thing to us, right?
Yeah, you guys are all fully, like you've all seen the video.
No, about the owl man.
I'm assuming you did.
Yeah, I did.
I can't remember everything exactly last time. Okay. I've always split up. I want to go talk to the sheriff. And then other people can go to the green box.
I'll do the
I mean,
green
can't we
box.
do?
I
I was
bet.
gonna say, can't we do both in the
You
same
can
day?
do both. Like it's, you guys can decide how early you woke up. You could have all woken up at 5 a.m. and decided to just hit the green box first thing, then go to the sheriff.
Dick Bradley
Like,
definitely was up
you know-
at like 5 a.m.
You know, the green box is kind of off the beaten path. It's some GPS coordinates apparently in the desert, and all you were told was metal detector and a shovel.
When we start talking about what we're doing, Bradley is just kind of like, most of us here have seen these green boxes before, and I think we can agree that it's not necessarily a place that we should go to by ourselves. When we go to the green box, we should be together.
Gideon just said. Sorry. Did you hear that?
Yes, Abby. The box fell over because the cats are cats.
I thought the cat was in the box.
I don't know. Maybe a cat's in the box. I don't fucking know.
Should we go armed to this green box, whatever it is?
No, we don't need to be armed.
Nah, we don't need to be armed.
Basically, based on
Are
the
we sure?
instructions that we were given. Well, based on the instructions we were given to begin with, this isn't even a place. It sounds like it's an actual box buried in the sand.
Which scares me even
I
fucking
guess
more.
it could be a bunker. I guess it could be a
Probably
bunker,
go
but
armed. We should probably go armed.
there's no reason to go armed.
I don't trust any of you people. You're missing an eye, and someone's missing toes.
And that's
Excuse
never
you.
been because of a green box.
Am I not allowed to have one of these?
I like that flavor.
You like all the flavors except apricot.
So why aren't you drinking the apricot?
I drank the apricot. I wanted to try this one. Okay. So, are you guys heading to the green box?
Yeah, it sounds like we're all would like to go to the green box.
Yeah.
And all of us are not armed except for Gideon. Who's just
I'm
like,
all
I don't know
armed.
what I don't know what a
I
green
got a
box is.
pistol
I got
on
a
me,
pistol. I mean, I assume we're all still carrying side pieces. I don't know what she means by armed to begin with.
I was gonna
I
say,
don't
I
know.
have my 1911 that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're all carrying side pieces at a given point, but we're not like, all right, time to get the shotguns out of the back of the car.
So,
You do
You guys
notice,
drive.
too, I have a bronze sword that I tend to carry places with me.
I have a hidden sheath.
I
you
was
can
gonna
have.
say,
I have a hidden sheath of like iron, pure iron.
Okay,
I don't know what we're fucking with.
that's fine. You can have some pure iron on you. What about you, Anna? You just have your standard issue. It's the 90s, so what would that even be?
I don't know. I don't even
Probably
know.
Beretta? I don't know.
I don't know. I guess.
Would it be a Beretta for FBI in the 90s, Garrett?
We're getting very fun in this
Not sure.
investigation.
Sounds
I don't-
reasonable.
Think so.
What did they carry?
In the 90s.
Fucking gross. The Smith & Wesson 1076 10mm auto.
Oh, gross.
What the fuck was
Yeah.
wrong with the FBI in the 90s?
Dude, the 90s was a weird time for guns, okay?
I guess that's what I have.
It's called government contracts.
So-
They did also carry SIG PT 226s and 228s, so that's a little bit better.
That's probably what I would have.
Yeah, because like the 226 was more like the cert stuff.
I don't have a silver dagger.
You can have a silver dagger.
I met a guy who thought he was a werewolf once.
Okay.
As well as 32.
Nicholas, does your character have his Sturmgewehr with Celtic knots on it?
I mean, he has it with him, but he's not gonna take it out of the car.
So, you guys are heading to the green box, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like some back desert roads, which you can tell haven't got traffic in a while. And then you actually get off road for several miles until you get to where you've. I don't know if they had Garmin's back then for GPS, or if you'd have to actually use an atlas to, find the exact longitude, latitude coordinates that you're heading to. But you get there, and it's just a random stretch of desert that's slightly elevated. Your vehicle did have a metal detector and a shovel in the back when you got it.
All right, so I guess we start digging. Well, after we use the metal detector, I guess.
After a couple false positives where you find a old beer can and a shotgun shell, you do find a large patch that's like digging on the metal detector, and about like 6 to 10 inches down, you find a trap door, basically a big metal trap door that's like
Fucking know it.
Fucking
loosely
knew it.
chained together. No lock or anything.
It's just
Nope.
loosely chained.
Yeah, you could easily just move the chain and lift it up.
Tally ho. Dick opens it up and goes on down.
What do the FBI agents think of this?
She's Janet's definitely a little like, what the fuck? Why is there just this random trapdoor in the middle of the desert? But then she kind of thinks, CIA thing. Maybe it was just above her pay grade. She doesn't know.
So, anyone who's paying attention will notice like a small green triangle painted on the trapdoor. No other identification or markings on it. And when you open up the doors, it's got that smell and feeling of long settled dust and air. And you see a rusty set of metal stairs leading down. And it appears, as you walk down, appears to be like someone welded some shipping containers together and just buried them in the desert. And the doors are like, one shipping container is just the stairwell down with the trap door. And then the other one appears to just, again, have a chain kind of wrapping the door shut with another green triangle painted on it.
I want to know what's going through Gideon's head.
Gideon's thinking he's seen a lot of shit in his work with serial killers and a man who thought he was a werewolf. Someone who had vampire's disease, and he said, what the fuck? Why not? Let's go.
Spence is currently going, how did they find the time to bury a bunch of welded together shipping containers in the desert without anybody going, what the fuck are you guys doing?
That could have easily been 6 drunk guys at a weekend.
Yeah, I feel
True.
like Dick Bradley
What?
has been to enough of these things that he's just kind of like, nothing surprises him at this point.
So you guys opening the next door?
Oh yeah, of course. Dick is leading the way. He's just going through the doors without second thought.
Oh, okay. You're going through the doors without second thought?
Yeah, fuck you, Zach. What are you gonna do about it? Kill him? He's on the
Okay.
retirement plan anyways.
You open the doors, and the first thing you smell is like the old like cigar and cigarette smoke and stale beer. The next thing you realize is your foot has just hit a tripwire. And the next thing you realize is 4 shotguns attached to the side of the door go off and shoot confetti poppers at you. You nearly shit your pants.
Yeah, for sure. Like he he sees this, and I don't know that he does necessarily almost shit his pants though, because like he came here with the purpose that he's going to die, right? Like he's not coming out of this, and
There's a difference between that being your like overall mindset and immediately realizing in a PTSD flashback you hit a tripwire.
He just says, well, let's just not be walking through open doors anymore without investigating a little bit further.
How about this? I'll roll for it.
Okay.
I rolled a 96, so yeah, he's shitting himself.
Not actually, just like you panic and like, quick Vietnam PTSD moment of acting.
Tuck and roll.
It's
I
too
need to
late.
let
You
my
rolled a
dog out.
96. There's shit in his pants currently. It's too high of a roll.
Well, it's still only
He's
a regular
charging
fail.
himself.
Janet is just more confused as to. She's basically Home Alone. Did that come out around now? Or did
Then it came out in the 90s, yeah.
Yeah, but what year?
Yeah, it was,
Maybe 96, but I could be wrong.
What did?
No,
Home Alone.
1990.
Oh, I'm thinking
Yeah,
of the other one.
Home Alone 2.
That came out in 93, right? Oh, yeah, Home Alone came out in 92, so Home Alone came out in 1990.
Yeah, Home Alone 2 came out in 1992.
Okay, so she's just gonna like think like this is some weird meth Home Alone style bullshit.
The people who have been to multiple green boxes do know that it's not uncommon for agents to leave pranks for future agents, and they're usually in that regard where it's like a life or death type prank.
That's so fucked up.
Welcome to the greatest form of rookie hazing.
Yeah, for sure.
As the confetti falls and your eyes adjust to the dark in there, you see that the green box is filled with like an amalgamation of cardboard boxes, wooden and metal crates, with a small camp stove set up, 2 lawn chairs, 2 cots, and like I said, everything's covered in dust and smells of cigar smoke and stale beer. In 1 second, there's a few other things. There's some old mattresses lying against the walls.
All right, so Spence at this point for sure has already grabbed like a handkerchief out of his pocket and is just like covering his nose and mouth. Like he's not happy to be in here.
Dick feels
so
right
on the
at
right
home.
side, on the right side of the green box, there's a West Virginia flag. On the left side, there's a Virginia flag. There are tally marks written in permanent marker against the wall of the shipping container under the flags. And you have no idea what they're for, but Virginia seems to be winning.
Gideon just looks around and is like, and this is supposed to help us how?
Well, the flags probably aren't going to help us.
I'm gonna put
Totally
a mark
right.
under the West Virginia flag.
And Jack will write one under the Virginia flag.
Janet is just gonna kind of more look towards, Jack and everybody. It's pretty apparent that they've been through one of these before. That's just the way they're talking about it. But she's just gonna kind of like run her hand like across like a box and just go, I do agree with, oh shoot. What was Gideon's code name?
Nightingale.
Nightingale. I do agree with Agent Nightingale. This place looks like a abandoned meth frat house.
Can I roll a search or just to see if there's anything useful?
Yeah, you can all roll searches to see what you find.
Yeah, so you say that it kind of looks like the meth house, and Bradley just looks at you.
I
Well,
failed.
Nexus, you might not be too far off.
I also failed.
I got a crit success. I got 69.
9 under 26.
I got a 17 under 50.
Okay, so I'll start going over what you guys may have found. So, you failed and Nicholas failed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack didn't find shit.
No, Jack did find something.
Oh boy.
He found a box of disposable latex rubber rehab bands, like
Oh hell yeah!
Hell
hundreds of
yeah.
them.
Rubber rehab bands.
Like the
Um,
The
stretchy
snap
bands,
bands.
like exercise bands, basically.
Oh, nice. Those are
Abby,
useful.
you find a paperback book of ancient mysteries by Rupert Furneaux, published in 1978,
He just shoves it in his pocket.
as well as a black T-shirt that has in bold white lettering, "Black holes are out of sight" printed on the front.
He tosses that away. He doesn't give a shit about that. But he's keeping the book.
Let's say Garrett rolled a 69, right?
Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
crit.
So, and I'm just going over the initial stuff you find. I'll tell you more what you found later. You find something kind of strange. You find a metal crate that's thickly covered in dust. And on it, like scratched into it, it says "From Russia with Love." And inside of it is an AK 101
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
with the selector, with a magazine chambered in 5.56. This is confusing to you.
Wait, you said
Yeah, AK 101s are chambered in 5.56. That's normal here. What's confusing to you is this gun came out last year in Russia.
right.
But it's not the first time you found strange guns. Spence also
Wait,
succeeded.
so what year are we in right now?
Right now, we're making double check my shit.
I thought we were 96.
Yeah, 96.
Yeah, okay, then yeah, that checks because the 101 came into service in 95.
So you're very confused why it's here covered in a thick layer of dust.
Right, and it's definitely something that I would recognize with my previous job.
Yeah, and it has 2 spare magazines and a shipping receipt from Russia.
Yeah, it won't let me add it though. It's being stupid.
I can. Yeah, too.
Like, it lets me add a new weapon, but doesn't let me.
Here, I'll do it one second.
Do. That's sweet. That's a sweet fucking find.
Oh, one of my kids today, her dad asked, "Did you have friends with friends today?" And apparently all she just yelled was, "Beep." I love her.
So who else has it found? I think we have Spence and Ray. And you both succeeded, correct?
Yeah.
What would be your company? And as you're looking at the back, you see "Enemies of the State" is like painted on in big white full letters at the back of the green box. But that's not really what captures your attention. There's a wall map of the world, but there's some weird irregularities, like the PRC's Muslim Chinese province of Xinjiang is labeled East Turkestan, SSR. Vietnam is shaded the 51st state of the U.S., and much of Tibet and its surrounding lands are simply titled Ling, amongst others. The publisher's mark claims the map was printed by the People's State Cartographical Bureau of Gdansk, People's Republic of Poland, 1975. And Spence, we'll give you the fun one. You find a samurai sword.
What the hell?
The hell am I gonna do with a samurai sword?
I
No
already
idea.
have my
You
bronze
find
sword.
it.
I don't need that shit
You can
anyways.
do a samurai sword, and I get a fucking weird world map from a different dimension.
Hey, how much, what damage does my AK do? Is it like 1d12?
I'll get that to you as soon as I look up fucking the damage chart. I
Yeah,
doubt you're getting in combat right now.
Well, using a samurai sword in the next fight's gonna be fun.
I assume that's gonna do 1d8 like my bronze sword.
I'm assuming so. Maybe more because it'll be longer. I might do it a D10 because it's going to be made of steel rather than bronze.
Well, the material doesn't change damage. Just saying. But you know what? Whatever. Fuck you, GM.
I'm pretty sure steel holds a blade better than bronze.
Fuck you, GM. That's all I've got to say.
But you do find other things in here. I just wanted to go over the initial stuff. So, as you guys are looking through, you do find next to the camp stove, I don't know who finds this, but a big white takeout box crammed full of pastries. There's it's a baklava. There's a note taped to them that says, "We found these and didn't know what to do with them. Tasty though." And when you look at them, they look like they're freshly baked, like they're still warm.
What?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Classic.
Please tell me one of you eats it. That'd be funny.
I am 100% not going to eat that based on what happened the last time.
What
I
happened
ate
last
food
time?
anywhere. So I lost an eye.
Oh, that's right.
Is he saying this just out loud?
Yeah, I'm saying that. I'm saying that out loud. I said last time I ate food in a strange fucking town that I was on a case in, I lost an eye.
Can confirm.
Janet's definitely gonna give him the side eye. Like,
And I lost some toes.
Abducted by
By
aliens.
eating food, to clarify.
You did not lose your
To clarify,
your
you were
toes from
eating
fighting.
food and you lost an eye? That's what caused this?
Well, it was eating contaminated
so
food, and then the aliens abducted us.
Janet's
I just imagine if these Spence's were making an eye go like he's like really angry and he's like the aliens and he's like holding the sword.
I think he's more just like, aren't we not supposed to say anything about the aliens?
I mean, look, we're in different
Gideon
box. Who's
just
gonna
rubs
know?
his head. Okay.
So
I do remember something about not being able to talk about the aliens, though. Weren't we ran off by some black suits about that shit?
Pretty sure.
They're not here now.
So you do also find a FAMAS G2 with a red dot and an F203 launcher.
Holy
We just find
shit.
Nice.
We're just finding guns, Abigail, if I'm being honest.
There's
Point of it.
there's more.
No,
don't
I
worry.
found a samurai sword and you found a book.
There's
We got a
also,
bug.
I just put it in my pocket because it sounded interesting.
there's also a handgun with it as well.
We
All of
also
them
found
appear to be
cursed. We also found
Right.
cursed food.
Oh, wait, don't I have a thingy for that?
You guys do. Who wants to find the after action report from 1964?
Ooh, I'll take that one.
Clearly not me because we failed.
No, you can find it. That was just the
Actually,
initial.
I think Gideon Roy should be the first one to find that.
You want to find it?
So, do I have to roll again?
No.
No, I don't have to roll again.
No, I'm just going through. You guys are spending like a few hours just going through everything in the box. You don't have to roll for everything.
Oh,
So
I still don't understand how to play this. Okay, so I find this report.
it says after action report incident in forest at Morenzik, March 17th, 1964. You read through it and it's like typewritten. There's quite a few pages to it, but the general gist of it you get. is it's a Soviet intelligence agent scribing an operation to track and ambush and kill a queen of witches somewhere in the forest. Actually, do you speak Russian?
Yeah.
You do?
I don't know. I speak
speak
multiple
Russian.
languages.
I speak Russian.
You don't speak Russian. Okay.
What do I speak?
Whoever speaks Russian reads this.
I'll read
And
it.
Does anyone speak Russian? I'm not a hand
I
at
do.
all.
we literally have a CIA agent. This is his bag.
What do I
This is
speak?
bread and butter.
This is what I do.
You didn't tell me I could pick extra languages. Damn it!
So, to ambush and kill a queen of witches somewhere deep in the forest of Berenzek near Smolensk, the pair of agents assigned to the operation arrive in the region following reports of missing children and an enormous three-toed footprint in the woods. They spend a week canvassing the areas for clues as to what exactly they were hunting and how they could stop it, speaking with a shaman and the Lushinsky, who taught them to summon. The report culminates with a shootout, which results in the death of one of the agents, two deputized locals, and the entity in question.
So we could be dealing with a descendant of this queen of witches.
Who read that, by the way?
I'll say I read it.
Okay. You have some changes to your character sheet. Roll a d4 for me.
Oh boy. Maybe I didn't want to read that.
What's too late now?
1.
Yeah, you lose one sanity. You also gain one anthropology, one science land, or military science land.
Do I see that?
I'm looking for it right now.
It's that's an extra ability
Okay, son of a bitch.
because I have military science land.
I'll add it.
Putting your work in, eh?
If I did work with some custom skill about special training. There. So you gain a 1 in military science land, you gain 2 into occult. So you're at 15 occult now. And you gain 1 unnatural. Congratulations. So, let's see what else is found.
Was that me?
Yeah,
Oops.
that was you.
Let's say
Whoops.
Anna really wants to find something cool, right?
I do.
You find a Colt single action army loaded with 6 rounds in an old leather suitcase. The grip is engraved with the words Rhodes Rangers. And it appears to be in good shape.
So I do get something. Wonderful.
Let's say, Abby, you find a photo of an unnamed Arizona state trooper with the dates of each under each photo from 1952 to 1965. The last few photos appear to be near an aircraft crash of some sort and are labeled 1966.
Do they look like the one guy?
No, but you.
That would be too easy, right?
But it does make you. The dates line up with Roswell.
Okay.
Let's see. What else is there that's fun? Um, let's say Jack finds a 300-page like draft of a novel about the biography of someone named Jackson Elias, a famed pre-Second World War explorer and occult investigator who was murdered in New York in 1925. Almost half the book is about tying his death to some strange thing called the Carlisle expedition some years earlier.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Perfect.
As you guys are going through here, you do find like let's say it's Gideon who finds it. It was probably just getting annoyed by all the weird stuff in this dusty, dank hole. Is kind of leaning against a back wall, and one of the mattresses nudged against the wall falls over, and there's a door behind it, like just in the side of the shipping container. Not like a metal door that you'd expect. It's like a very nice, solid wooden door that's framed beautifully and nice and polished.
He inches towards it, but he's not ready to open it.
You do see a note on the outside of it that says, "Do not go in. The last person who did disappear."
He listens at the door.
You hear faint jazz.
I'm having impossible landscapes PTSD right now.
I was about to say.
Can I roll for alertness? Or does that matter?
What
I'm
did the
thinking
sign?
something else.
It said, "Do not go in. The last person who did disappeared."
Oh yeah, that's definitely impossible landscapes right there.
Yeah, I mean, you listen at the door and you just hear some faint jazz. You don't hear anything else.
Go in. I want to know what happens.
He looks at everybody else, looks back at the door, and thinks, well, this day couldn't get any worse, and opens it.
You see what appears to be a very ornate hotel hallway on the other side. And you smell the faint smell of cigarette smoke, and you hear jazz music on the inside.
Does Dick Bradley see this going on?
I mean, you're in a shipping container. It's small. Like, you are all intimately aware when she opens that door and you hear the faint jazz and you look over and see her just opening this door. I'll see him opening this door that shouldn't be there, that makes no logical sense being there. And this hallway on the other side.
Dick Bradley looks over. Agent Nightingale, if I've learned anything in my tenure with Delta Green, is that unless you have a plan, you shouldn't go in places like that.
Oh, by the way, Abby, roll sanity check.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Success. He closes it and he said, oh, well, that was weird.
And I feel like at this point, I don't know if Dick Bradley has been on other missions with doors like Impossible Landscapes, but he's just like having flashbacks to when he was in Vietnam, or it wasn't in Vietnam. Where the fuck were they? When the motorcycle gave him the flashback.
Oh, you were in Penn.
Yeah. And it's like he's just like going up this building that's just like impossibly tall, right? Like it just seems like floors just keep getting added as they're getting up. Like that's what he's envisioning.
Can I run psychotherapy?
On him?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna fail. Know that. Yeah, failed big time.
So as you guys search,
I was gonna say, as
You
you
find
look
some-
at him, like he's just standing there, just like stone faced. Anyways, he's not doing anything else, I guess.
so who took the FAMAS with them and a corresponding handgun?
What kind of handgun was it?
No, 1 second. Some dumb French thing. Oh yes, a FAMAS G1 pistol.
Oh, what the fuck?
The G1.
Yeah, the FAMAS G1. It's a French pistol.
Yeah, fuck the front.
It's basically a modified version of the Beretta 92F.
I have my haunted handgun.
And are you taking the Colt Single Action Army?
Yeah.
So, you guys pack up and leave. And are you heading straight to the tribal police station? Or were you planning on stopping by the reservoir? What were your guys' plans?
I think we just go right to the station.
The tribal?
What a strange book.
Yeah,
Or you can
because
split up. I mean,
my thing is, I don't think we're going at this point. I don't think we're going to be able to stop somebody coming up missing. And I feel like knowing that this is the day that people come up missing, it's dangerous to split up. Like, we need to stay alone. We either need to start going down the highway where people come up missing and just stake that shit out, or we could go to the station and talk to Alejandro Coloradus and, you know, be like, hey, why the fuck did you lie to us about this mythology? What do you guys what do you guys wanting to do? What do you guys think? Let's talk this out.
I mean, I think we should at least we should head in there. I don't know how long of a conversation we're going to have with him to begin with. We just need to confront him about the Owlman thing.
Yeah,
He
but
didn't tell us that.
because they were trying to quote unquote solve this murder, wouldn't he go, why are you asking about the mythology? Why is that so important?
Because
we had asked him specifically a question about whether or not somebody could be copycatting this, and he said, no, there's nothing like that.
Right, exactly. Like, somebody could copycat, like, based on the mythology, you know, like, trying to live it out or whatever.
Well, I guess you're right.
I think we should go question him, see what he says.
I was going to say, definitely go question him, because obviously he may or may not have more lay of the land as well, too. And just because of the fact that he and the other sheriff were acting pretty hostile towards each other, he was not going to be forthcoming with information at all. So it's better to go talk with him in person versus, you know, because the more information that we have, the better, truthfully.
Right. All right. Yeah. So I say we head over there, and we question Alejandro.
by the way, did anyone take the baklava with them?
Ain't no one touching that shit.
No.
I thought you loved baklava.
We ain't stupid.
Baklava is good and all, but The fact that it looks warm to the touch is a little odd.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love some spooky desserts?
I mean, granted, in any other situation, Janet would be all. I mean, Janet and even me, I would be all over that baklava. But
I'm sorry for putting this in your wife's mind. Now she's going to want baklava tomorrow, Nicholas, and you're going to have to track some down.
I was gonna say, not gonna lie, that does sound pretty good right now.
Gotta wait till the weekend.
That's not how pregnancy cravings work.
Cat, what the fuck you doing?
You're driving to Detroit tomorrow to find baklava.
No, we have it at the fancy grocery store near ours.
Yeah, but it's like expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive no matter where you go.
Just make it yourself. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
need
learn
a
how to make
weekend to do that.
baklava.
I probably could, but I would need the weekend to do it.
So, you guys are pulling up to the police station.
What time is it now?
It's probably, like, I say you guys left first thing in the morning, so it's probably around noon to 1.
Okay.
And, you see, like, the normal amalgamation. You see some, like, personal vehicles and some cop cars parked out front. Gideon, you notice there's another car that looks out of place parked there
Why do I notice that?
because your alertness is high.
Can I go stake it out?
It's just parked at the police station.
I'm going near the fucking car.
Okay. You go near the car and it looks like another rental.
Gosh dang. Wait, don't I have like...
So my alertness is pretty good.
What am I supposed to do with this freaking car that I know is not out of place?
You just noticed this car's out of place.
Well, obviously you told me that for a fucking
Do
reason.
you say that to the rest of us?
Yes.
Great. Wonder who's here.
With that information, Abby, you can probably infer that there's someone who's not normally at this police station at the police station. She flipped me off, if anyone's curious.
Does it look like that car in the videos?
No, it looks like a rental car. It's got out-of-state plates.
Okay. Be on the lookout for anybody who looks like they don't belong. So I guess we walk into the station.
So, it doesn't take you too long to figure out who doesn't belong. As you see, Colorados is talking with these two men in black suits who hand him a card, and they appear to be just finishing up their conversation. And they turn to leave, and then they see you guys. Is anyone wearing like FBI windbreaker or FBI paraphernalia or anything?
I don't think so. Jan's probably just wearing a suit jacket.
It's
Or like
definitely
a-
not Dick Bradley style.
Gideon just swipes his suit jacket to the side, and his badge is right there on his belt.
Well, these other agents, and you can interpret that, come up to you, and they look at you and they're like, FBI?
Who's asking?
It's like, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. He goes to reach for his badge.
Gideon already flashed his badge, so
Oh, so you're gonna.
I had already flashed.
FBI badges aren't like that back in the 90s, babe. I did a lot of research on this.
I don't give a shit what they're like.
So okay, so you're showing him your badge.
This is a made-up game. I can have my badge however I want it.
You can have the badge, but showing the actual information, not just flashing the badge.
Mm-hmm.
So are you doing that?
No, I want to see his first.
Okay. He pulls his out, and it says Department of Defense. That's all it says.
Mm.
Well, it has a name. The name is John Smith.
Of course it is.
Department of Defense, huh? Real impressive, this one.
He says, I take it you guys are poking into this little murder mystery these locals have going on here. We're just letting them know that we have some federal government property and we don't want people just snooping around or walking into it. So if there's ever any need to get into there, we're just leaving our card with the sheriff. We'll hand you our card as well.
What kind of
Can I profile them?
what kind of
You can roll.
property are we talking?
What would it be? Human int is what you'd roll.
Oh, not criminology.
No, I mean criminology is more for like if you're trying to look at a crime scene or like stuff like that.
I rolled a
I
15.
got a 69.
I rolled a 15 on human int. What kind of property are you trying to hide? What are you talking about?
Oh, just federal government property, DOD classified. I'm sure you boys know the drill.
I mean, he's Dick is fighting himself because he probably has a higher security level than all of these clowns.
By the way, Spence, you rolled and
Crit
Gideon,
success.
you rolled a crit success.
I also got a 69.
I got a 43.
Okay. Abby, you know they are not, like, it's not that they're not telling the truth. They're government spooks.
Mm-hmm.
You know that they are, like, lying. Not like these are fake government people lying, but they are lying. Spence and Nicholas, who both rolled crits. These people remind you of someone.
I'm guessing they're work in our department.
No.
Would you say that
They're the fucking freelancers.
They remind you of the group who came
Oh.
Yeah.
to visit UMC.
Yeah, the fucking the freelancers.
Well, they worked for somebody.
They just didn't work for Delta Green.
Well,
Or they
didn't
might
work for the
have.
Delta
They're-
Green.
they're-
They didn't work for the Delta
effectively-
Green that we were working for.
Yeah, they're effectively mercs.
Well, we'll say you would, Spence, you would have been able to do some research about this. So would you have, Nicholas. You both got crits. I'll carry this on. You know that Delta Green may be currently unsanctioned, but there is a group that is sanctioned that does handle some more stuff that you'd consider the UFO stuff, like the UFO department, if that makes sense. Think like X-Files and like the X-Files show. That goes by Majestic 12, MJ12.
Yeah.
These guys feel MJ12. They do not feel like just DOD contractors or people with the Department of Defense.
Does Delta Green already know about Majestic 12, I'm assuming? I like know
Delta Green and Majestic 12 are not on the best terms. You would know that MJ12 wants to understand. Delta Green wants to destroy to prevent it from harming anyone else.
Right.
So,
kind of like same goals but different executions
kind of, yeah.
in a way.
So after you guys show badges to each other, and they're like, one of them's like, "Well, we got a long drive back," and the other one's like, he looks to Spence specifically, and he says, like, that breakfast we got has me feeling a little bit, green under the gills. I think it's about time we just delta on out of here. And then they both walk out and leave.
What?
Does
What a
Dick
strange sort of phrase.
like I rolled a 15. Does Dick grasp what's going on once he says let's delt on out of here and like talking about like green under the gills and like breakfast and everything?
Yeah, that immediately sets off every alarm bell in your head.
Yeah, like Dick just like immediately is just like, holy fuck.
What this really would tell your characters is this is more serious and real than it was before you walked in here, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I immediately turn to Jackson and Spence, Nutfitch and Nirvana. I think before we come in and have a conversation with our friendly Alejandro in here, we need to step out and we need to make a phone call.
You thinking to the handler?
Yeah, if
Let him know the at the very least,
Might
just
be a
let
good
him know the
idea.
Distant Gloves here.
yeah, because I don't know about you guys, but Dick like looks around, make sure that nobody's listening. But when you mentioned green under the gills, breakfast, let's delt on out of here. They knew who the fuck we are.
Yeah. Most likely the same ones we ran into at the end of the.
I mean, not only did they know who you were, they wanted you to know they knew who you were.
Yeah.
Right.
Janet's just going, what's the problem, guys? No, I'm just kidding. I would assume that with her Hume int being so high.
You were in the same boat as Gideon. You're like, these guys are like, like what the term government spook means, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Let me bring up an Urban Dictionary definition, so I'm not.
We only have 15 minutes left.
I know we're probably going to end on the phone call to the handler. Basically, like, it's espionage, like, the type of people who, like, come in to make things disappear or people disappear.
So, like, spies.
Yeah, like, these are, like, they immediately, in your mind, would scream, like, CIA.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not, like, regular CIA, but, like,
Top
like, we hang out in foreign countries and stoke rebellions to overthrow their governments type of spooks.
Got it.
Like, you are definite, like, these people, like, you're human inside enough, like, you know how you meet those people who their vibe immediately puts you in fight or flight?
Yeah, it's those.
These are the type of people who put your vibe in fight or flight.
Got it.
Especially the way their smiles never reach their eyes. And you notice, because your human, it's like ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 80.
Like, you notice when they looked at you, they weren't looking at you guys. They were immediately looking to where you were carrying firearms on your person, like cataloging your faces. And you can tell they recognize Spence.
Got it. So Janet's definitely going to take like a mental note of that and to definitely, because the fact that they recognize Spence, she's definitely gonna try and ask them about that after their conversation with the sheriff, Alejandro.
So someone rushing out to call the handler?
Yeah, I feel like Dick steps out to call him.
I mean, payphones are, it's the 90s. It's not like it's super hard to find a payphone.
Oh yeah, we don't have cell phones.
So you call the number that your handler had you memorize in case you did need to contact him. And like it rings to a like a Chinese food place in like Missouri. And you give the order that you were supposed to give in the event you needed to contact your handler. And then after like 3 minutes of just dead air, he picks up and he's like, no, ma'am, what's the problem?
Well, so we're out here doing this investigation. Really haven't found too much onto it yet, other than we found a pattern that people are going missing, and that somebody's gonna go missing today, at some point in time. But we just came back to have a conversation with somebody, with a tribal police, whatever chief, whatever he is, and there were some black suits that met us. They were on their way out as we were on our way in. And they knew exactly who we are and what we're doing.
You hear him swear. He's like, fucking Majestic. Okay. Of course they'd stick their fingers in this pie. It's exactly the type of shit they like.
Right, and they have some shit that they're doing out there that we can't get access to. And at this point in time, we don't know if whatever their fucking show is what's causing our issues.
Well, Garrett, you would know what they said there was just cover bullshit. Like, you're human and you rolled high enough, you could tell. They were just making something up to insert themselves into the investigation.
All right. Yeah, so I just like, yeah, then in that case, I just pass on, yeah, they're actively looking into this as well. So whatever's going on out here is a real threat, and we need to figure this shit out ASAP.
He's like, yeah, you fucking do. Okay, here's the deal. Don't let Majestic get anything. Don't, for the love of God, don't pick a fight with him. You won't fucking win it. Just take care of your business, do your job, make sure nothing gets into the hands of Majestic or the locals, because they'll just fucking hand it off to him, or Majestic will get it anyway, okay?
Will do. Anything else?
He's like, no, and hangs up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as soon as he says no, Dick doesn't wait to see if he hangs up or not. He just fucking hangs up the phone as well and walks back inside.
I think that's a good place to end it. What do you guys think?
Yeah. For me.
Abby, what do you think of your first green box?
I want to go to sleep.
Okay, good night, Abby.
Good night.
All right, well, since we've made absolutely no progress and still have zero fucking idea what's going on, other than this might be a giant fucking owl that can shapeshift and look like people and shit.
No, that's not true. We know that now we're in a race against time, not only against giant owl person, but also against Majestic.
Yeah.
Look on the bright side, Ada. You have a really cool Colt single action army.
I do. I do actually have a cool gun this time.
That will be so fun to shoot.
I hope no one shoots me in the stomach again.
Oh.
Why do you think I gave Spence the katana?
Oh gosh.
That way he can't shoot you in the stomach with it.
I mean, you know.
Oh no.
He'll just commit seppuku.
Yeah, and I was gonna say the gun I have just, you know, randomly likes to discharge by itself. So.
Oh great. That's cool. That's cool.
What do you guys think of the green box?
I was about to say, at first I was going to go, wow, it's not really that spooky, a little weird, and then the door appeared.
So
And I went, oh no!
yeah. Well, everybody have a good night. Until next time.